Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Cypher.Sutsuki here, and today we will be doing a story called The One True Heir, written by myself. So, this story is currently ongoing, and was last updated, well, today. So, let's get into the description. A close encounter of the villagers of Konohakure no Sato, aka the village hidden in the leaves. Naruto Otsutsuki, formerly Uzumaki, is on the brink of death, causing him to be transported to Kaguya's seal, one of his oldest ancestors, whom was sealed away by her son, Hagoromo and Hamura. She tells Naruto of her life and his relationship towards her, and his role in the world. She grants him a power beyond the Ten Tails, beyond her own, and even the Divine Tree. Let's get into the intro.
Sipping on straight glory, let the vibe slide over me. This beat is a chemical, beat is a chemical. When I leave, don't save my seat. I'll be back when it's all complete. The moment is medical, moment is medical. Sipping on straight glory.
Unknown POV, Konohakure no Sato, October 10th. Demon, monster, murderer, demon fox. Now surely you must think whatever these villagers, armed with kunai knives, torches, and pitchforks, are chasing must be so foul and evil that it warrants such treatment. But if you look close enough, you'll see a small, malnourished boy with sunshine yellow hair and deep azure blue eyes, with scars littering his frail body. The boy rounded a corner in hopes of escape, but unfortunately for him, it was a dead end. As he looked back at the villagers and shinobi, they began their hours of torture upon the boy. The screams of this child echoed throughout the village, but not a single person thought to stop and ponder on their actions towards the young boy. They carved words into his body, they raped him, and they set him on fire. And when all was done, they poured alcohol onto his wounds. Hamura pu o vi, mother, but it's different. It's kind. It's mother, but different. Kaguya was currently flashing through hand seals when Hamura appeared before her. Mother, he shouted. Kaguya looked up from her shackled hands to stare at Hamura. You, she stated with a single tear falling down her face. Please, do not interfere. I have chosen my heir, the one who will inherit my power and the right to rule over the Otsutsuki clan. Hamura stood there in shock. His mother, the power-hungry woman who attempted to enslave the earth, granting power to someone? It was simply unheard of. But before he could respond to her, a black portal opened, revealing a young, beaten and burned, malnourished boy with sunshine yellow hair that was caked in a mixture of dirt, alcohol, and blood. His azure, lifeless eyes showed a broken soul, and his bony, limp body showed a multiple scars and burn marks. But Hamura knew exactly who this was. This was the Jinchuriki of Kurama, the Kyuubi no Loco, and Hagoromo's heir. Mother, I must warn you, this one is elder brother Hagoromo's heir, he tried to warn. Kaguya said nothing as she slowly moved forward, breaking free of her restraints. This surprised Hamura, but he did not question it, as she could very clearly kill him at that very moment. Naruto POV. I lay there in a dimly lit room, silently listening to the two people who were standing before me. The air was tense. I lay on the floor in a pool of blood. I was in unbearable pain. Finally, I let out a large and loud scream of agony, as the alcohol finally set into my wounds. Please, no, don't hurt me. I'm not a demon, I said in a broken and afraid voice, whilst moving my arms into a defensive position. Instantly, I was cloaked in an orange, fiery chakra cloak. As I looked around, I noticed the people in front of me had stopped talking. Now, boy, why on earth would I hurt you? Hammer asked in a wise, all-knowing tone. But because everyone else does. Everyone beside Zetsuni, I stated, fear lacing my already broken voice. The man looked at me in shock before asking for my name. Naruto Uzumaki Senju Uchiha, I said as I activated my Rinnegan, which had 12 Tomoe in each eye. Hammer POV. What the hell has this boy been through? He has 12 Tomoe. The amount of trauma this boy must have been through. Hammer thought to himself. Finally he spoke again. Can I go back to help Zetsuni revive great-great-great-grandmother? He said she was lovely, who took the wrong path. I want to guide her back. Kaguya, POV. He wants to help Zetsuni revive me. A slight smile graced my face as I said, Young Naruto, you have no need to revive me, for I am right here, standing before you, although I am without my Rinne Sharingan, thanks to my son over there. Naruto POV. Kaguya saved me, but me and Zetsu might save her, he thought to himself, panicking over what Zetsu would think. But what about Zetsu and Nagato? They've been working so hard to try and revive you, I stated in a childish voice. Kaguya approached me as I forced myself into a weak bow. A smile graced her face as she lifted me and told Hammer to prepare to reseal her. Hammer, I wish for you to unseal me and reseal me within this boy, Mother said to me, causing me to adorn a confused, yet surprisingly pleased look. I exited the room to prepare for the sealing ritual. We see Kaguya sat on a chair across from Naruto explaining what it is meant to be an Otsutsuki clan member and the heir to it, and how the clan went about dimensions to gather power. So Kaguya, why does Zetsuni call you mother? Asked Naruto. That is because he is a combination of my will and I created him, replied Kaguya. Young Naruto, mother, the sealing table is ready, stated Hamura as he entered the room. Naruto POV. I was laying at a table waiting for the sealing ritual to begin, when suddenly I looked to the side to see Zetsuni sat there with a look of betrayal. Zetsuni, did you hear? Kaguya said she was going to make me my heir, I said, hoping he would understand. Ah, I see. I always wondered why I, as Mother Will, would be drawn to you, a Jinchuriki of all people, Zetsu said, much to my shock. Zetsu then disappeared into the ground as Hamura and Kaguya entered the room. Suddenly, Hamura went through a set of hand scenes, then placed one hand on my head and the other on Kaguya's head. I began to slowly go in and out of consciousness. Hiruzen Sarutobi POV, third Hokage. I looked up at the moon, wondering where Naruto is. It's been 3 hours since he disappeared. Where are you, Naruto? He thought to himself. Lord Third, Naruto will be alright. I'm sure he's just hiding from the villagers, Iruka said, with a look that betrayed his words. We will see, I replied with an indifferent tone. Iruka, I'm going to tell you an SS rank secret that might help you understand Naruto better. Okay. Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze Uchiha Senju is Naruto's true name. As such, he has a claim to not only the entire village, but a long-forgotten clan, of which all descendants from the Otsutsuki clan. The clan of gods, the clan of which the sage of Sixth Path hailed from. Bang! That was the sound that caused the whole village to look at the moon. The closer you looked, the more you would notice the brightness fading from it. What the hell is happening? Iruka shouted in shock. Iruka, calm down. But I don't know. I said, trying to remain calm myself. Naruto POV. 8 years later. Today is the day I, Naruto Otsutsuki, return. And that'll be all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and cue the outro.